Now to move on to our COVID-19 analysis for India. Take a look at the numbers for India. Okay, India, you had 10 views yesterday on YouTube, so thank you so much for those 10 views. There were 6 younger folks, 4 older folks, for a total of 10 views on YouTube yesterday. Thanks so much for those views, India. I do appreciate every single one of them. Let's just fire this report up for. Okay, and India currently has 34.3 million cases, 459,652 deaths. Take a look here. Now, again, this doesn't look particularly good for India. You can see that they're. You can see that, well, as we say, 2021 cases for India is well past 2020's numbers. You still have a little over a month and a half to go. What about deaths? And deaths are past 2020 numbers. COVID-19 deaths are past 2020 for India also. Let's take, of course, here's the interesting thing. You really had one spike since January of last year. And that number spiked at 412,431 cases on April the 5th. Okay. Then all these numbers began to fall like a rock. Okay. So all the way down to here on October the 3rd, we had 12,885 cases. Okay. With an average number of cases of what? 4? 1,274 cases. Is that right? Well, it can't be more than 100. It can't be more than 100,000. All right. So therefore, it must be 13,976 cases average. Same story with deaths. You deaths, if you throw out this little spike right there, okay, your deaths, the high for your deaths would have only been 4,529 on April the 18th before falling all the way down to here. Very low numbers at this point. Falling all the way down on November the 3rd to 461 deaths, okay, on average. But on average, that number works out to 466.5 deaths per day. We could take a look at the weekly numbers here. So you can see here that this big spike here, beginning sometime in the first half of last year, very steep increase. Then all of a sudden, your cases just falling like a rock. This is 500,000 cases here, okay? So if that's 500,000, that means this is about 250,000. So since July, most of your cases have been below 50,000 cases per week, okay, with a nice declining pattern here. What about your deaths? Again, a single spike up, spiking back over here, then it began to fall all the way back down. Now these numbers here is 5,000. So since sometime in the during July, your deaths your weekly deaths have been below 5,000 per week. Okay. Now, if we look at monthly case, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row now, and your COVID-19 cases have been declining. Plus, you had a big drop from here all the way down to here. Now, what about deaths for India? Well, you can see deaths for India have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row now when COVID-19 deaths have declined in India. All right. That concludes the report for India for today. Oh, by the way, if you're lurking in the background of the chat session, stop. Don't be shy. Come forward. Come into the chat session and say hi. Say hi. Let us know who you are and where you're located in the world. Okay.